Okay, we're back. Let's see if my computer keeps freaking out. Oh no! This is. I figure if you're gonna duck out because I'm leaving, you're gonna duck out no matter what. But if you're gonna stick around, it won't take long for me to do this. So I will have to keep that in mind for this computer. That if I'm streaming for long periods of time, longer than what it was, I need to keep an eye on the actual stream every once in a while. And make sure that I'm not dropping frames for seemingly no reason. Oh, look at all the Mr. Handy fuel. But yeah, my plan is to get a PS4 during Black Friday this year. I'm usually pretty... Unless there is transfer? Bureau. Huh. Huh. That was a little weird. Oh, I did level up. Yes, I did. Yeah, apparently this, I think that just might be the limit of everything of everything I've got running on the machine at the moment. Oh boy, the hard-ass decisions. Oh no, it'll be known because well, see, that's the only problem right now is that my capture card is busted. So I need to either I'm trying to figure out if it's a better option to fix it or replace it with a different one. But it's like once I can actually get my main machine back up and running, I'll have my capture card. That's like the only thing about getting a PS3 is that if I'm going to be playing game, like I was hoping to have it up by now, but hopefully I'll be able to fix that. But yeah, no. If I do get a PS4 and I start playing games on it all, I will definitely let you know. It'll be on. You'll hear about it on stream. I think we dump a point in here. Get that pistol damage up. That's true. It does have built-in streaming. But what I do have, like my setup is a little bit more produced than what you can do with the PS3 with the PS4 streaming. It wouldn't stop me from using PS4 streaming. It's just I would have to find some way to incorporate that. Oh boy. A grocery store in a post-apocalyptic world? This place has been ransacked. The only things left is shit that's not good anymore. Oh, yeah, see, look at all this. Look at... There... How is my shotgun ammo doing? Not good, actually. Yeah, detected? What detected me? I might replace the sights on this thing. I'm like, Jesus. Came bopping out of nowhere, motherfucker. Oh, Vipers, you want the bang quote, not hashtag quote. Aye.
I wonder what brought the roof down on this one. Something for the old days.
Thank God's we're through the window here.
I be of service.
Also, that's what you were trying to do. I can hack this terminal. I had to try Dank. Straight away, I had to try Dank.
There we go.
Mace. Got it. Is this safe? Oh! I certainly would have missed that if they hadn't told me it was there. Taking me an ashtray.
Oh, this then.
Yeah, next time I'm in town, or next time I'm at a weapon station. I need to actually just replace the sights on this thing, because what my eye is doing is it is trending towards the right dot instead of the center dot. Which, straight away, I know is wrong.
Got it.
I'm trying to think of the right way to do the Mortal Kombat sound.
Headshot.
I mean, so these sites are really good in like nighttime. Oh, whoops! I will also take the cleaner as well and the stim pack because you know we got to stim it up. Well, that's what I meant. That's what I meant, Vic. I was like, how the fuck would Mortal Kombat say headshot? Now, Vipers. We're gonna have to talk to you about that. That's asking me to say stuff so there is quotes of it is not what we're looking for in the quote system. Hey, hey. Give me that cherry. I know you were in there. Oh. Jesus. Hey, oi. Excuse me, do you mind? I love how I'm missing literally point blank.
I was just getting warmed up. Caution, sir.
It's just... Okay, I want you to pay attention. Because this is creepy as fuck whenever they do this with physics engines. Watch the cloth. They all fucking move. Every single one of them moves as they come on screen. That shit is fucking annoying. Because every single time I think, oh shit, they're still alive.
Everyone's still alive. If there's a use to that, I'll leave my hand.
Cosworth, I keep telling you, man.
Sir, happy to assist with anything you may need.
Like I was saying, Codsworth, I think we're just gonna have to get you a shit ton of hats. Like, no, seriously, because you have had a craving for hats for as long as we've been working together. And it's not just been a simple thing. It's not just been, oh, you know what, a hat would be nice every once in a while. It's, I will eat me some motherfucking hat. I'm actually very surprised at the amount of Nuka-Cola cherries or otherwise is still in this store.
Sir, do proceed carefully here. I find this place unsettling.
Trust me, Cosworth. You and me both. So do the fucking ghouls that are coming out of the goddamn walls. I have over 1,000 bullets for this gun. Ain't nobody got a fuck to give about checking bodies every once in a while. Josh.
Stench this place off the generator.
I found Josh. I know like 3 different Joshes that could be. Alright, Codsworth, come here.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Let's trade.
Right then.
Alright, let's just give him... Wow, that laser rifle was really fucking heavy. Oh no, Codsworth, no. Oh. So that's not the one we're using. Right.
It appears someone
Jesus. I'm such a bad aim with this shit. And then I instantly get a headshot. I just need to constantly downplay my own ability to shoot things, and clearly I will absolutely murderize the entire population. Where does this go? Does this... Oh, it's a locked door. Oops. Straight up and down? Straight up and down.
yes.
We can get down these stairs? What's down here? Anything good? I will take all the junk you got. Wait, this goes outside? Shit. Well, if it's the gun I think it was probably a laser rifle. It was probably the laser rifle. Excuse me?
Hey,
Let me see. Oh, you mean this thing? Well, I'm not surprised. It's a Fat Man. It's a mini nuke launcher. Codsworth also gives no fucks, by the way. If you haven't noticed, Codsworth will maul motherfuckers if they are trying to attack me. I never actually played The Elder Scrolls Online. That was just something I wasn't as interested in playing. Come on. Interesting. Does it say I cleared it? Excuse me, what? I forgot I was back in Lexington. I thought I was in another section of the map entirely, and that somehow that tunnel took me out into Lexington. And I was like, how does it go that far? Yeah, I know. I trust Bethesda with my single player RPGs. I don't trust Bethesda nearly as much with my multiplayer RPGs. It is maybe sort of biased as that is. It's just how it works. Bethesda knows how to do very, very well crafted, well thought out sections of is single player things. No, I know. It's one of those things that Bethesda. Uh-oh.
I'm supposed to be impressed. Here's what a scratch.
Oh! Dear sweet baby Jesus. I certainly did not mean to do that. Alright. +1 strength and endurance. I like it. You okay over here, Cosworth? Yeah, you're good. I didn't think about the fact that it's a car garage. You know, it just, and I mean just, might have, you know, flammable liquids on the ground, so maybe throwing a Molotov is not the best idea. I mean, it worked out because I didn't get shit on, but well, see, this was Bethesda's first time. Is that? I was about to say, is that another? This is Bethesda's first time going through making a open world multiplayer RPG. They haven't made a more bigger before, and they've made massive open world single player RPGs, and they sort of know how to do that. But certain elements of that does not translate well to certain to like. Where in the actual fuck am I? Oh, I didn't realize this was a down thing into here. Which, okay. Yeah, it's one of those things that Bethesda, I applaud them for trying to go outside of their sort of established genres. And for somebody who's not done any of that stuff before, they didn't do the worst job I've ever seen. As like harsh of a criticism as that is. They certainly could have done a lot worse. Alright, I really need to go find somebody who can sell me some shotgun shells. I don't like hearing random ass noises like that. I think it's... Yeah, which... I mean, if you look into the storylines of certain, like, MMORPGs... Like, if you're reading the text for the stories and the quests that you're doing, effectively you're the only person that the story cares about. But that's not how it is when it comes to actually, like, doing things. So it's kind of this balance where you are doing things that require you to either get other people to help. Now, Mirror's Edge was fine, kind of. Mirror's Edge had a problem where there were certain sections of the game where they tried to get you to do the super awesome, hey, you're a badass, like, parkour, free runner person, go use them free runner skills to go do stuff. And there were times where they're like, oh, hey, you know how you can do parkour and everything? Yeah, you know, fuck that. You are going to use a gun in this section, or it's going to be insanely hard for no apparent reason. What? I know I heard something. And that was the thing that pissed me off about Mirror's Edge. Oh, you're up there. How do I get to you? Is this building actually open? It is not.
No, it's not.
And that's not actually a way I can go. So is there an entrance from this side? Aha! And I mean, they did a lot of stuff right with Mirror's Edge.
Everything started to sound like footsteps these days.
Trust me. I'm right there with you, Raider Man. I am right there with you.
Are we pack rats now, sir?
Yes! We pack rat boys. Juicy. Codsworth, are you actually still up here with me? Damn it. Oh, it actually has some stuff to it. So I need 15 off? Look at that. I mean, I can't pick anything else up, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Let's see. I mean, half the time when it comes to like even just playing games in general, like it doesn't require full focus. I mean, there are times when it's like, okay, time to focus, got to get this shit done right, and I focus. But other times, if I have time, I can talk with chat, and that's fine. And I have a lot of gaming experience. Oh wait, I've been here. Really? Really now? You came and reinfested this shit? Because I could swear I went through either this building is duplicated somewhere else, or I've already... Yeah, they reinfected this area. Don't you leave me, Codsworth.
Hey.
It also helps for being around games for as long as I have. I've seen a lot of shit, and I've read a lot of shit. It's a lot of what I read about is gaming news, gaming articles, all that shit. Codsworth has been amazing, and he is setting a standard that all of the other companions are going to have to actually meet, which is great. Because if all the other companions are to the level of Codsworth, then oh my god. All right. Let's go back. I'm going to swap out the sights on that gun so I can actually have better sights that aren't fucking with me because I'm predominantly right-eyed. Huh. All right.
What are you building?
Let's see.
You'd better keep your mouth shut about this place. Can't trust anyone.
Dogmeat's more of a pack mule than anything else. Codsworth is a personality. Codsworth is someone. Even if he is a machine, he is fascinating. I don't know. Alright. So let's go ahead and scrap the things that don't need to be scrapped, or that I don't need anymore.
Sir, if I might bend your ear for a moment.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Of course. Go right ahead.
So gracious, sir, I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual senses were first switched on. You and the missus, so good with young Sean, and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt when the bombs fell, after you fled to the vault. I searched but found no evidence of your death. I could only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned, I was overjoyed. I admit I ran a full diagnostic scan just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning. But the news of the missus and Sean, believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm just doing what it takes to survive out here.
Oh, it's so much more than that, sir. So much more.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
World as this. Think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, sir, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
Pack rats?
Thank you, Codsworth. That means a lot.
No thanks necessary, sir. I wouldn't hear of it. I truly believe if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you're the one to do it. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
I have gained the robot sympathy perk. Yeah. The robot sympathy perk. There's some other place to see that? I like it! Codsworth being a bro. Alright, so what am I using for my chest piece? Jesus, the energy resistance is not worth the extra strength. Codsworth, did you actually have any other armor?
Wait there. Come on.
Surely you meant to leave that
Heads up.
rubbish where you found
Moving
it.
out.
Alright, let me actually look at my pistol here. Oh, that might actually be bad. Well, maybe. You know what? No, I actually think I can work with this. And before you freak out, I have like 5 other Fat Mans. I swear to God, this shit happens every fucking time. Wait, I'm missing goggles. I want to bring a suit with me. Shouldn't there be... I think it was patrolman sunglasses. Well, okay, so here's what this is going to do. This is going to turn the pistol into my long-range gun. And it's going to turn this into my short-range gun. So it's like, or if I need a short-range pistol, I have this thing. But this, since I seem to be using it at longer distances, I can sort of pelt people with it there. Oh, we're gonna try it. I mean, shit could just not work. I think we can drop you down to like 5, because that'll take that'll take a giant chunk of the weight off. There we go. I haven't found any of the Brotherhood armor. I haven't even seen the Brotherhood yet. The Brotherhood of Steel hasn't done anything. And that might be because I haven't gone far enough yet. That's the other thing about Dogmeat. He didn't seem to actually have levels. There wasn't really a sense of he is disapproving or approving of your actions. It was just Dogmeat's there. He's Dogmeat. He also got shit on a lot. Codsworth, in addition to be able to like melee really fucking hard, actually has some decent like AoE damage with the flames. Alright, so we are going up and around. Right? I'm doing this right? Yeah, it's this way. Oh, wait, hang on. Where was the co-op? Because we did this already. Well, I'll say we already cleared this. We can clear something off our quest list completely. Because we did this already. This was part of my wanderings where I found this place, and I didn't intend to really find this place. Because, I mean, we have sort of cleared it out already. Wait, I need to build... no. I completely forgot about this. This will take like 10 seconds. Probably run up here, talk to the man, find out what he wants from it, and then sort of go from there. That would actually be a really nice perk. That may be something I look into later on. I have to figure out how far down I have to go for it, though. Ah, here he is.
Hey.
Let's talk.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. A pack of ghouls has holed up near a settlement. They could use our help. I'll mark it on your map. Use all the support we can get. So see what you can do to help.
Green Top Nursery. All right. I did stop streaming pretty late last night. I'm not gonna lie. It's interesting. I actually don't know about this one. But either way, let's go to the next thing that I wanted to do. Because I think I stopped streaming at like 4 in the morning. I think. I finished off with completing the cult quest. The town cult quest. And then this morning, I just decided, well, this morning I had plans that were sort of going to lead into part of the afternoon. And then that sort of fell through, and I just sort of went from there. Alright, where am I heading to? Down the road. Get shit on, birds. Get shit on.
Automated message repeating. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization ARCS, Ferrum 9-5. Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station.
I haven't spotted anybody yet. Jasper Brothers Disposal. See, now we're on high alert. Excuse me. Do you mind? So that was the motherfucker that was hurting me.
nothing like cozying up to a barrel of nuclear waste.
Jesus. All right, locals, Legion?
Yes.
Legion, got it. Getting a few years back. You gonna grab yourself a Wii U, man? Within this terminal, ye shall find the word of the holy Adam, divine unto brother Edmund, lowly scribe and follower of of Adam's shining way. May ye who read this find illumination ye seek. Be blessed be. Praise Adam! Our pilgrimage is at an end. He has blessed us with a sight ripe in his radiant power. This holy resting place of the brothers Jalbert, shall become our mission, where we shall build a shrine to Adam. Truly, we are blessed. A group of Philistines approached, bearing promises of glad tidings and touting their wares like whores. We saw past their charade. They claimed they wished to trade with us, when all they had to offer were lies and temptations. We stayed the course and bathed the unbelievers in glorious radiation. They are with Adam, and now and forever. Jesus. This is a little weird. The shrine! Oh, the shrine! We collect Adam's power in barrels and the machines that once propelled the old world's autos. We are meager workers, not artists, but our devotion can be seen in the shrine. For a place all believers to gather and pray is here at last. Glory be to Adam! You gonna get a GameCube? Okay, let's step the fuck away from the really nasty rats. And take me that rat away. No. Are you fucking shitting me? Okay. Well, I'm about to say, GameCube had a shit ton of really good games. And finding an old SNES is a little bit of a harder process. N64 would be better, but I figure if you're not thinking about trying to get like a Wii U, GameCube is probably next. Please don't mention that. Not now, Codsworth. I have a feeling we're going to be using some rataways here. But no, like, as much as I like certain games on the Wii U, or on the Wii, and that I think the Wii had... And as much as I like, yeah, like, I still think that Xenoblade Chronicles is one of the best action RPGs. It's one of the best RPGs I've played in my entire lifetime. It's one of those ones that I would recommend to anybody who is looking for a good, long RPG to play. Well, now I know why there was radiation in there. Hey! Quantum. Oh, the full complement. I love it. Go ahead and nail that one down. And even Smash Bros. People do. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of radiation right there. Even Smash Bros. People were a little sketchy on because they did some questionable things with the engine. Like, I understand the point of tripping. I fucking hate tripping as even a friendly game. Have I cleared this place? Where am I? All right, we cleared, boys. I will have to keep an eye out for the Children of Adam. And that's the other thing. Even Twilight Princess wasn't originally designed for the Wii. Twilight Princess was a GameCube game that they realized that they could port onto the Wii and make it work. Now they had to do some funky things with it, like I think it's that was the first game ever.
Automated message repeated.
Okay, so that's where it came up. That is the first game ever where Link has been right-handed. He's never been right-handed before. He's always had the sword in his left hand. So it wasn't until that game that he ever held his sword in his right hand. What? What is this? Hello?
Bring me some milk fruits for seeding, and there'll be caps for your pocket. Off you go, then.
Interesting.
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility run entirely by robots.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Not only that, but your data collection and analysis must be top-notch. I'm sure these crops want for nothing.
Of course, darling. Our unique hierarchy allows for constant operation. You see,
Why does she have a sultry
there are
voice?
tons of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance.
She's making this herbalism look sexy, or sound sexy at least.
Green and brown possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our creator, Dr. Edward Gray.
Okay, that's a little creepy because one of the guys at work is named Edward Grady. I mean, it's a little close.
What became of Dr. Gray?
Like so many others, he died in the war. It was a terrible loss. Robotics and artificial intelligence were our creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
Wow, that right one is really harsh.
Why did Dr. Gray give you these unusual personalities?
Genius is restless, darling. It abhors stagnation. The Dr. Gray was tired of the standard Mr. Handy personality. He looked to his favorite television characters for inspiration, and we...
Yeah,
result.
that's
A few
definitely
other
some southern
things
shit
you
right there.
should know. Talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. The question, really. Tell me, darling, what do you think of the water around here?
The water?
The water?
Wow, it's ghastly. That's what it is. Simply ghastly. Pressure's down, radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. Just think what it must be doing to my skin. This will never do. I don't mean to impose, darling, but perhaps you could lend us a hand.
What do you need me to do?
Most of our water comes from the old Western plant, south of here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do. Maybe tidy up the place. It must be filthy. If you can get it working again, I'm sure I can come up with something for you.
Quest get. Huh.
Caps for new fruits. That's the way.
There's a lot of shit to steal here. So we talked to Brown. We talked to Cosworth.
You see about that water.
That's sort of the joke. Mr. Handy's, Mr. Handy's.
If you're looking to trade, then let's make a deal.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Green.
Ready to begin your fabulous shopping spree?
Oh my god.
Yeah, all right.
Holy shit. Okay. Nothing really of value there, but alright. I'm curious as to what's going on with this, so we're actually gonna go to the water treatment plant down here.
Are you certain I'm the man for the job, sir?
Well, Cosworth, I haven't found anybody else yet. For one. And two, absolutely. I don't see anybody, but... Oh no.
Come out and face us, scallywag, if you dare.
Yeah, this kind of sight doesn't really work on this gun. Oh, just fucking run. I thought it might have been ghouls, turns out. Oh, jeez. We need cover. Seven's the super rifle. Let's heal up a little bit. We have some time before they actually get here.
I'd run away from us too.
Let's play, little human!
It appears someone is shooting at us.
Oh, good God! I might have just seen another one coming through. Jackpot! Codsworth, don't block the shot, please. Okay, I think that's most of them.
Look alive.
I don't see anyone else. If I had a fat man with me, I would. But I haven't needed a fat man to deal with a super mutant in a really long time, to be perfectly honest. So we're just gonna, you know, skirt the edge here. Partially because that water has got to be irradiated to shit and back. Although, I think I have to go in for it. That didn't touch any irradiated water. I'm very surprised, actually. How am I doing on shotgun shells? Not that good. I do need to go. I gotta find. I really need to go spend some time and find a vendor that sells me shotgun shells. Or find a way to make my own or some shit like that. Because I love me some shotgun shells. But damn if finding them isn't a pain. Alright, let's go up and around. Kind of check the shacks out before I do anything else. We're sort of in the position right now of not completely taking everything. Alright, let's do this. This is also the kind of environment that I would love to have a lot more shotgun shells. No monkey, right?
Sir, taking a trip down memory lane with that?
We actually have a use for dirty water now, I think. As a reminder, members of the local and national media will be touring the facility on Tuesday, 10/26, as part of Weston's Wellness Press Initiative. Employees are expected to be polite, courteous, and discreet at all times. Any questions, especially those pertaining to the recent cholera outbreak, are to be directed to the nearest public relations officer. Cartons of Weston water will be distributed to encourage the press to taste perfection. Expect double shifts on Wednesday to make up for the lost productivity. What did... What did I... Sure, okay, I don't know what you updated on the map, but... Sure.
It's quiet enough to
don't think I want to take the elevator. Not that way, a little bit that. Oh, much this way. So it's like there-ish?
Got it.
All right. The roof? I can get to the roof? I mean, I guess it makes sense that they would be able to get to it. It's just, why can't I get to the roof? I mean, this wouldn't be the first time that we've gone to the roof. And there hasn't been anything on the roof that was actually worth it. They just sort of put it here as like, yeah, you'd be able to get to the roof. Yeah, no problem. What's up here? Oh, well, there's definitely something up here. Gotta take the desk fan. I can get this safe, no problem. Look at that.
Nice.
Alright, what do we got for the unlock here? Pens, nothing in pens.
I'm through.
That works. Alright, nothing of value right there. Okay. We've sort of seen everything up here. So now we go back down to the facility and sort of clear down. I was hoping that we were going to make you take the elevator, but like, I feel like with the elevator, I have no place to run if shit goes down. Quick save, because yes.
Going down. Lower level.
We're about to get into some dangerous shit. I heard Codsworth. Let's use the magic terminal. Operating budget. The second quarter saw record losses in our Massachusetts regional division. High operating costs and a difficult regulatory environment have led to some of the worst business conditions in recent years. Innovative solutions are urgently needed if we are to remain a market leader in civic and municipality utility services. Management would like to commend the work of Mr. Saul Aronson, Weston Operations Manager, for his bold experiments in wastewater recycling. We feel confident the risks to public health are minimal, and the reduction in treatment costs will have significant impact on our fiscal outlook. Now I want you to think about this one for a second. I have a monitor there, which is what you guys are on. I have my monitor here, which is what I'm playing on. Let me even come up here for a second. If you look directly over my shoulder here, you can see my bathroom. I can sit on the I can sit on the toilet, look this direction and see the monitor right here. Or this monitor if I'm leaning far enough forward. So I can still watch Twitch from my bathroom, and I just crank the sound on the speakers because I got speakers right here. So there's nothing wrong with that. What you do in the bathroom is your job and your business. Wow, you don't even need to unlock this thing. That is, I guess, impressive? Like, I'm gonna unlock it for the experience.
Yes.
You can kind of see it in shot. I have my tablet. There is also, even though it's probably fully charged by now, there's also the phone. There's also the phone for any of the times that I like want to play Hearthstone on the toilet, because sometimes you need to play Hearthstone. Distract yourself during the poo. I don't think we want to activate that. That's fine, man. If you do happen to drift off to sleep, enjoy your slumber. Oh no. Don't open that door. Wow, that pump works amazingly fast. They can't open doors, right? Codsworth! Talk to me, Codsworth. You back the fuck away from me, Mirelurks. I have the low ground. You cannot beat me. I will take your delicious meat, though. Is there multiple pumps that we have to drain shit? Because I really don't want to go through the water. For some reason, I don't think that's a good idea. Oi, oi, oi!
Bingo.
Picket fences. Oh! Well then. A Fluffy Terrapin. Hi there. How you doing? You having a good night, man? You come just when I'm trying.
dude!
Jesus. God. Fluffy Terrapin. Dude, thank you so much for that follow. It is greatly appreciated. You are awesome. Facilities log. That's a no. We don't need the turret functions because they're dead. We don't care about them anymore. Yes. 1018. Finished waterproofing upgrades to the turret defense system. Initial tests seem promising. The new sensors should shut them down if the place ever gets flooded out again. Let's be grateful if they don't short out every other week. 1019. Well, they work. Emmys was cleaning the sediment tank and forgot to close the intake valve again. Big gusher. Ooh, baby. Turret 4 snapped shut before it took any damage. Then popped back out as soon as they got the valve closed. Good as new. Too bad about Emmys, though. Somebody got shit on. 1021. Routine maintenance on the flood control pumps. Not that they needed it. Central may have skint on everything else, but those things will last forever. 1022. Saul's throwing some kind of press junket on Tuesday. Whole staff will be working overtime on Monday to tidy up. I told them I needed the day to reprogram the turret system so it didn't shoot the guests. 10 minutes on that, and I could spend the rest of the day doing something more productive. Red Menace. These computer files add a shit ton of flavor to the world, and add a lot of stuff. Oh, Addy, man, the game is going good. How you doing, man? Not there, not there. Right there? Oh, you cheeky fucker. I was like a hair off. And the thing is, I'm wearing a shoulder... Yeah, shoulder bracelet on this side. That's like, hey, the spot where the sweet spot is for lockpicking stuff is actually wider now. So I was just on the edge of that. Yes, I did. Bottle caps? So here's something I haven't checked in a while. What's my inventory? What's my bottle cap? Holy dicks, I have 3.3k bottle caps. Aha! You jump ship to a different account. How did I miss this fan earlier? I really don't want to go through the water. Plus, no waterinos? Because that water's rat infested and shit's gonna start hurting. Oh my god. Jesus. Somebody fucked up and some people got killed royally. Danger. Jesus, turret man. Yeah, I'm not too worried about these turrets. These turrets are actually kind of puny. What? What was the other one that triggered? Caution. Codsworth! Codsworth, please!
What's all this then? Hey, cut that out.
Where's the turret you're shooting at located? Wow, he just straight Shrek'd it! Is there another way you could have gotten to this? Not really. Okay, well, if that's the switch... What the fuck was this door?
That's it.
Gotcha this time, motherfucker. Don't you even dare try that shit with me. Let's see here. Wait, was that it? There was no other reason to be in here other than... Seems kind of weak for an advanced lock to be hiding behind. Very strange. But alright, that's... Sure. Sure. Alright, what does this do? As a note, that noise sounds horrid.
Not this time. Never mind.
Where'd your buddy go? Codsworth is already going balls deep. I mean, seriously. Like, wow, 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 wow. Codsworth, please. There's no need to go that one. Yeah, I don't like the noise of the pump activating in this place. It sounds... It's really off-putting. If I have to call it anything. Of course. There's fucking Mirelurk eggs here. God damn it. Then we corner ourselves. It still doesn't sound good. I don't see any more merc like merc motherfucks. But I did just hear another turret. Oh, jeez. Well. Back me up, Codsworth. I got you. Corner strats never fail. Look at that. Corner strats never fail. Codsworth, come here.
Look alive.
They decided to put these pump controls in the strangest places. Oh, here we go again. Oh no. Do I have to go in there? I mean... Well, there's no other way to do this, right? I don't see any other way to do this. Let's get her done. Some fries, motherfucker? I mean, you know what? Sure. Let's not waste our delicious, delicious food. Let's drink this, you know, ever so slightly irradiated water. It's perfectly fine. Nothing could go wrong there. I really don't want to hit that until I'm completely sure of the way out. Let's see. Almost everything back here would have been... Jesus, there's a jackpot. I don't really think there was a way down other than that, right? That, like, there wasn't any lower sections on this side, right? Yeah, no. Also, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to let this place be able to be flooded like that? Like, seriously. That seems like a terrible life choice. I'll let you in this time, Codsworth. I'm not a complete asshole. What?
Surface.
Wow. This looks fairly fucking normal all of a sudden. That's sort of what I would expect from a water treatment plant, is this little thing right here. I can't disarm it if Codsworth is there? Are you shitting me? Why? Why is that? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 28 Tall Boy Man. Are you kidding me? That is my thing. That is in fact my jam. Is to derp through this world and show everybody that even you, yes you, can derp at a higher level. How you been, man? Part of me was like, okay, guess what? Time to avoid environmental hazards. Codsworth, step out of there. Got no idea why that thing is labeled as someone else's property at the moment. This shit don't make sense. Alright, is there anything else over here? I mean, for the random ass motherfucker that's gonna swim through the area.
Pocket's able to carry more than you.
What did I just snag? Easy, Codsworth. We can fix that. No problem. I mean, I guess it's super mutant section, like town, so they can sort of just not give two fucks about the water. Oh, jeez. Well, okay, so here's the question, 23 Tall Boy. Which edition did you go with? Which version of Windows did you go with? Was it a reinstall? Like, were you going? Is it 7, 8, XP? What are you talking about? 10? Because I have some experience. I have a shit ton of experience with XP, and then a shit ton of experience with Oh! Well, I probably tripped the fuck out of that coming in. Well, this was all, like, you gotta think, this was actually pretty ingenious by them. This was all underwater, all these, like, rusted, spiky shits, that they probably were the only people who knew about it. So if you tried to swim in here, there's the chance you just start taking a shit ton of like, damage from running into spikes for no reason. So it's good strategic planning on their part. What kind of crash issues were you actually getting? Is this the right way to go? Because oh, okay. Well, no, 7 is probably I would say probably the most loved like version since then. Okay, I am not in the right spot. Where the fuck did I end up at? Okay, so they're like just over there. We didn't come through here last time. Damn it. Just barely. Alright, so we gotta be conservative with what we're taking, if we take anything. Oh yeah, so I've always tried to have. Okay, one, Codsworth, we're not doing this yet. We gotta go offload shit. I think the best option is actually gonna be teleport to Sanctuary, drop all of our stuff off, teleport back to the garden, and then come over here. Oh jeez, excuse me. No, I've always had a habit whenever I build my own machines that if I have to pick my power supply, I would rather pick a power supply that is well above and beyond what I actually need. Like, it's like, if I can afford it, I would rather go higher than I need than try to skirt that line exactly, because if my power needs change for any reason, or if it starts doing weird shit and drawing more power than it needs to, I mean, I guess I could pickpocket him.
What are you building?
Not building anything. I'm about to change the sight on something.
Still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
I'm all ear.
Didn't think so. Yeah, my plan has been I'll upgrade to 10 probably after the first of the year, because by then 10 will have been out for 4 to 6 months by then. Then we drop off everything. Alright, and then, I had an extra gun in there that I didn't realize I had. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. Still want that black suit. It's true. I'd rather overcompensate than undercompensate. Alright, let's see about this. That's a little bit better. It's probably not going to matter as much until we actually, you know... See, every time they say Grey Garden, it instantly makes me think of Game of Thrones because I think of High Garden. So it's... I always get a bit of a chuckle every time they start talking about Grey Garden. Hey, lady! I did stuff for you.
Wait.
Darling, so good to see you. You fixed our water problem, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, such a gentleman, too. I simply must give you something. Here, you can have some of our produce. I'll ask Greenie to give you a discount, too, if there's anything else you need. Now I simply must get back to work. Ta-ta!
Hey! Extra workshop, Desu. This one is... What is that achievement? Hey, I got 3 different ally settlements. There's a workshop here? There's a workshop here. The fuck's the workshop bench? Is this it? You're fucking cursed. Yes! 'Cause that motherfucker wouldn't let me go. I got really worried there for a second. I thought I like locked the game or something like that, you know, kind of casually. Why is this a different zone? Shit makes me nervous. I don't understand. We actually need a bunch of ceramics. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for more things that are ceramic. Not gonna lie, this place is giving me the creeps too. Codsworth. Jesus Christ. Codsworth, please.
No use.
Inaccessible.
That's it.
What is this place? This feels really weird. I mean, there's a safe. I saw that thing from across the room. Jesus, those bags of fertilizer are insane.
Sir?
Wow, straight up and down on that one.
Got it.
What about you? Well, wait a minute, the sound of this doesn't make any sense. What's the point of this house? There's a set of stairs that don't make any sense. Or, not a set of stairs, but a door that doesn't make any sense.
Broken.
Out the upper entrance? Just to be sure? Huh. Very odd. But there's an inaccessible door is very questionable. I guess if I have to call it anything, makes me suspicious as fuck. Not enough turn that way? Yeah. Well, that's definitely something. What is that? Arc jet systems. Alright, what in the world am I going to do with the level 17 point? I have no clue where to go with it. So I can't do either of those. My guns are kind of doing enough damage at this point that I'm not as worried about it. I don't really have anything major that I need stat-wise. Or like perk-wise. So I think this might just be a stat level. And I think, in that case, we are going strength for the extra load. One more strength and then we can actually put stuff into Pack Mule. See, now that is cool. Well, this is, again, really fucking creepy noises. Can I get that gun now? I actually don't know. I haven't tried to go back to the vault since I started leveling up my lock picking. I might actually be able to pick the lock. I mean, at worst, we go check. I'm pretty sure I just got a place on my map for that last location. So no, to me it's really funny because Codsworth constantly, like, well, not constantly, but every once in a while I was like, "Sir, are you sure we're being pack rat? Do you like being pack rats?" Or he'll make mention of pack rats, of being a pack rat, and I'm like, "Yes, I do. Let me have my things." I'm actually trying to remember how to get to the guy's place. It was back here? Was it?
Finally, a spot that doesn't set my cleaning program off.
Okay. What did it take?
No way I could pick the...
Nah, I need... I can do it next level. I can't do it this level because I literally do not have the lockpicking for it. And don't have anything that says I can pick locks of one level higher. So, next level, I'll drop the point into it, and then all of a sudden I'll have the ability to just go and get that gun. I might have left Codsworth in the vault. I don't know. Codsworth's not fast enough. He's got to be faster. Alright. Through here. Map time. Alright, let's go explore ArcJet systems. Wait, no, I gotta go around this way. Oh boy. Creepypasta time. Let's go. Yeah, he seems to be pretty adept at like hitting buttons and using elevators when I'm not there. I will take that Nuka Quantum. Okay, so we gotta come in from that side. Door's busted. Is it the only way is up here? What? Jesus. Well, it's a good thing we just got, like... It's a good thing we just got that perk from Codsworth. Does that actually lower damage that I take from turrets? Because I would think it would. Out of order my ass. I will bust that door open if I have to. Bobby pins! Like, at this
I say my senses are picking up quite the smell.
at this point, the amount of bobby pins that I have is ridiculous. Just absolute. Surprise, motherfucker!
False alarm. Standing down. Intruder. Hostile target identified.
This is a very different place. Normally you have to deal with like actual like human enemies. Or animal enemies or something like that. Not here. Oh, it's a terminal. Tor. Warren.
Got it.
Soul, there you go. Alright. Repair department terminal. There be dragons. What the shit? Installed new terminal in Reinhardt's office. He's demanding some serious security on it now that we've got the Mars shot contract. I'm not sure if he's being paranoid or if he's got a real reason to worry. I'll set him up with the best we got for now. Okay, I'm convinced Reinhardt is paranoid. He's had me put in automated security turrets in the main hallway outside his office. You'd think we were working for the military instead of just the United States Space Administration. Mr. McClellan got Mr. McClellan constantly bugging me, or got McClellan, excuse me, there's no Mr. in there, constantly bugging me that the mainframe keeps running out of space. I've ordered some more storage from our supplier, but we're rapidly running out of room down here for any more consoles. I might have talked Reinhardt into letting us spill over into the office sections. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, though. Brent came down and had me pull all of the video surveillance records from the mainframe from the last month. I asked if he wanted me to just make him backups, but he just grunted that like he always does and demanded the originals. I have no idea what he's doing with them. I don't want to know. As long as I keep getting a paycheck, I could care less.
Impressive. Well, it's no General Atomics back in the day, but still not too shabby.
Sort of wasn't expecting that to work, or work like that, but... Just because they've said, oh, we've shut the turrets down, doesn't mean I'm not going to keep looking for them. Damn turrets. And their ability to shoot me from distances. Hey, I will take that Nuka-Cola. Everybody loves Nuka-Cola, even though I actually haven't drank that much of it this playthrough.
Hey,
Can I be of service?
over here.
Of course, sir.
Codsworth. Do you fucking see that? Stay right there.
Hold position.
Nothing would please me more.
Jesus. Can I actually... Codsworth is gonna get mad at me for disarming the fucking tripwire? Are you shitting me? Fuck you, Codsworth. Or he didn't get angry at me, but it was still red, which is a little weird, but alright. There it is.
Yes.
Codsworth. Oh, actually, I just told him to wait. So let's go ahead and make sure we've cleared the room. Hey, look at this.
Perfect.
Energy weapons inflict permanently inflict 5% critical damage. I like it. CEO's terminal. Let's see what the CEO is paranoid about. Ooh, there's a lot here. After 6 months, the United States Space Administration finally approved ArcJet as the contractor for the Mars Shot project propulsion and communication systems. Oh, excuse me. Having my team start work on the XMB booster before we secured the contract was a gamble, but it looks like it's going to pay off big. We have a lot of details to hash out with the agency, and we have a lot of work ahead of us, but I think this is the contract that will finally put ArcJet on the map. That is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. I was fortunate to be able to add Dr. Roy McClellan to the XMB booster team today. There are a few people who can match Dr. McClellan's aptitude with nuclear propulsion systems. So this was truly a coup. It cost the company a heck of a lot of money to hire him away from his military contracting job, but I'm sure it would be well worth every dollar. We've promised the USSA that the booster would be ready at least a year before the June 2078 launch date. With Dr. McClellan at the helm, we should be able to meet that deadline with time to spare. That's a good point. If this is the CEO's fucking terminal, why the I guess the laser turret is what is the best system, like, security system they could do. As the holiday season approaches, it's time to take a step back and look at everything that's happened to ArcJet System this year. 5 months ago, the company was struggling to make ends meet. Now, with the XMB booster and deep range transmitter projects in full swing, ArcJet appears to have received a second chance. Thanks to Dr. McClellan, we're on schedule and under budget. The USSA is thrilled about our progress and is already talking to me about future contracts after we deliver. I don't think it's possible to be ending this year on a better note. Dr. McClellan's informed me that we have a problem with the XMB booster. The USSA is demanding that the engine can't exceed their strict weight limits, or weight allowances, but thanks to the uranium refinement subsystem, we're a few hundred tons over. And we're now 1 month behind schedule, and I'm frankly starting to panic. Dr. McClellan assures me he'll be able to find a solution soon, but that isn't helping me to get to sleep at night. I mean, you saw the Protectatron that was at his door. Like, if somebody walks through that door that isn't him, I think that Protectatron kicks in, and then all of a sudden, how's it going? The USSA has started their public relations campaign for the Mars Shot project, and ArcJet System is finding itself caught right in the middle. In the last week, I think I've fielded 15 separate interviews with everyone asking the same questions over and over again. They all want to know when we're delivering the XMB booster so they can finally take their pretty pictures of the USSA test firing it for the first time. And all I can do is keep smiling and lying through my teeth that the XMB will be delivered when it's ready. I hope Dr. McClellan solves our weight problem soon, or we're never going to get a contract from the USSA ever again. I can't believe it. But Dr. McClellan's team finally solved the XMB weight problem. Now all we need to do is finish tightening a few screws and hoist the thing up to the engine core. If we're lucky, we'll be able to test fire the booster right after the new year. It's funny how things seem so bleak and chaotic during the year, but it all comes together just in time for the holidays. We've scheduled a photo opportunity tomorrow for the XMB booster's first test firing in the engine core. We're going to stick them all down in the control room and let them shoot their pictures through the thermoglass window after Dr. McClellan gives them a short explanation of how the booster works. The engine puts out a hell of a thrust, so it'll be quite the spectacular show. I don't like where this is going. Like, this seems like a bad idea. It's been 2 weeks since the accident before the XMB boosters test firing event. Somehow, a photographer managed to wander past security and into the engine core a few hours early. Dr. McClellan was running a quick test on the booster, letting it run for only a few seconds to make sure it was ready for the demonstration, and burned the photographer into ash. The dumbass motherfucker! What was he doing? By the way, that's not what I thought was going to happen. Like, seriously, you're going to go into an engine room? What are you doing? Thank God no one else saw what happened. I'm having Brent take care of the remains. After all, that's why I hired him. If word of the accident goes public, we'll be shut down, and I might as well put a for sale sign out front. All of the unrest overseas is making the USSA nervous about proceeding with the Mars Shot project. They're telling me they may have to delay a year or more depending on what happens. If that's true, we'll just have to make do with the proceeds from the Deep Range Transmitter contract, which we've already completed. I'm trying to keep everyone's spirits up around here, but it's getting harder and harder with the world falling right apart us. Hopefully, our government will work everything out and we can all get back to work. Oh boy, that is not necessarily the talk of a man who's paranoid out of his fucking mind. Yeah, that one looks like it would have been nasty to deal with. Codsworth.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
You need, sir?
Hey.
Yes,
On
sir?
me. Nice.
You fucking what, mate? What the shit? Is there like another entrance? I don't think I can make it through glass. I mean, I can take things. This seems like there's another entrance. This place doesn't make sense if there's not another entrance here. So let's go take a look around the building. Maybe a ladder up to the roof? Maybe like a back entrance somehow? I'm watching you, motherfucker. Yeah, somebody... Well, actually... Yeah. Somebody shot themselves. The power's out. Well, okay then.
Are you looking for a new career in science? Cambridge Polymer Labs is now hiring for a variety of positions.
Oh, there.
Now hiring for a variety of positions. Apply today.
Well, that's weird. Okay, so there's no other way in. So I'm confused. Did I like miss a generator or something like that? Was I supposed to like start a generator so that way it like powers to the back? Is there anything in there? No. It's not that. It's not there. There's like... Do I need to drop down from the upper level or something?
Heads up.
Sir,
Let's go.
righto.
Hmm.
Sir, I imagine this place is giving me
This is just weird. There's nothing here. Put a lot of lore investment into something that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I have to ask, and we'll come full screen so you guys know that I'm actually directly asking you. Is there a way into the back area that I just don't have access to yet? Because I want to know. Because at this point, I'm inclined to think that this is just sort of almost like a red herring, in that there is nothing here. And the only point was to go through, do the, like, activate all the terminals, and then go outside, go out back, and then see the damn spot, the damn the recruitment bot thing. I mean, it was worth the shotgun shells, not gonna lie. Hmm. It's very different. That's all I needed to see. So, there is a quest later on that will let me go through it completely. That's kind of what I figured. I wanted to make sure. Shit. Of course, it's a fucking rad storm. Rad doesn't need to go do stuff, actually. Why do I need to go talk to Preston again? Like, no, seriously, I don't know why I need to go talk to Preston right now. Yeah, I had to look it up because I'm like, something's off. I don't know what quest it is. I don't know where the quest is. I just know that eventually I can get a quest to come back here and do stuff.
Heads up.
Sir? What's mine is yours, sir.
Yeah, because I gave it all to you to store for me. No, it's one of those things that, like, in theory, I shouldn't have needed to go look it up. Actually, while I'm at it, legs aren't bad. Wow, most of my stuff comes from... Is it junk? Where's all the extra weight coming from? Did I pick up a lot of things inside there? That's better. Alright. Is Preston even awake right now? Hey Preston, what do you want, man? What's up?
I'll hand
I
it to you.
found out what those
This place
robots
isn't
in Grey
awful.
Garden needed and
Still a
took care of
hole,
it.
but it could be
Even
worse.
better, they want to be Minutemen.
Huh. I guess I never thought of robots being Minutemen. But why not? If they're willing, I guess we can use them. We can finally start to think about more than just survival. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ.
Uh-oh.
Way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
What happened to it?
What happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the
Hey
fort.
Rob, remember what
A
you were
lot of
talking about
people
before?
Killed in that battle, and I guess nobody ever felt it was worth the risk to try to retake it. I've always wondered if losing the radio station was the beginning of all our later problems. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Okay, I'm level 17. What level did you say you did you actually say what level you were when this shit happened? Oh, okay. So I might actually be fine at this point.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Don't stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
I will take your word on it. Do I actually have missiles? I got 21 missiles. I can rock the shit out of this. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I can work my way down there. Wow. Part of me thinks there's something in that area, but I can always explore that later. I don't know if I'm going to go directly to help them or not, because, I mean, they're going to sit there until I say anything, until I actually get there, and it's going to be a little bit before I get there. I honestly, I don't think I'm getting to it tonight. Because the next thing is I want to head to the police station over here. Yeah. No, we'll get to it. It's just I'm going to work my way towards it. Oi. Oi. With some creepy ass looking crows. Yeah, it's one of those things that I don't think I want to do it tonight. I might go for it tomorrow. But tonight we're really close to the end of the damn cast. What was that achievement? Oh. Okay.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. So what's your business here?
Before I answer, will you tell me who you are?
In due time. If you want to remain in our compound, I suggest you answer my question first.
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral problem.
Evading my questions is a surefire way of getting yourself ejected from the compound. Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I help you fight those ferals.
This would be much easier for both of us if you'd cooperate. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there for us to collect. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's...
There's that Brotherhood of Steel.
If I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range
transmitter. Oh!
We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Who are the
let's learn.
Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans, and we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
How did mankind abuse technology?
Before the Great War, science and technology became more of a burden than a benefit. The atom bomb, Bioengineered plagues and FEV are clear examples of the horrors that technological advancement had wrought. We're here to make sure that never happens again.
Your cause seems noble.
I'm pleased that you agree. There are very few, outside the Brotherhood, who appreciate the gravity of the situation we're facing as a species. So, what do you say? Will you help us?
Let's get going.
Waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Look at that free, juicy experience. Can you not? Can you get your ass out of my way? I just want to take the shit. I didn't realize that was a Brotherhood of Steel thing. Didn't know. Had no idea.
Scribe?
You better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
Recon Squad, Gladius's current orders are proceed to the area designated as the Commonwealth to perform a standard long-range recon operation. Report any unusual activity using standard long-range communication to Scabbard. Extraction time is undetermined. Oh boy, lots of talk. After several months, my squad has just crossed the border and entered the Commonwealth. We've been chosen to immediately search the Boston region with the intent of finding a secure building to use as our recon headquarters. Soon after, my squad was ambushed by raiders. Knight Keen's power armor was destroyed, and we lost some of our supplies. Fortunately, we were able to repel the attack and continue our mission. We discovered a secure building in Cambridge that appears to be a former police station. We were able to clear the building and recover a good deal of supplies and ammunition from pre-war caches inside. According to Scribe Halen, this location is structurally sound and highly defensible. I've decided to establish our headquarters here for the time being. After Halen identified that Corvega factory in Lexington as a possible site containing valuable pre-war technology, we initiated a sweep operation. I had Dawes do a site survey, and he discovered it was being held by a large force of raiders. I gave a go-ahead, and we attempted a breach. As we approached, our squad was hit with gunfire. Knight Warwick was wounded, so I decided to fall back to Cambridge. During our retreat, Knight Branch stepped on a landmine. Scribe Halen attempted to treat him, but Branch succumbed to his wounds and died. Let it be noted for the record that Halen is to be commended for her efforts. Jesus. It's been 2 days since our failed operation at Corvega. I'm sad to report that Knight Warwick has died. His gunshot wound left him paralyzed and internally bleeding. Scribe Halen informed me that he was suffering and had less than a 5% chance of recovery. I authorized her to inject him with an overdose of painkiller and put him to rest. Once again, I'd like to commend Scribe Halen for her efforts in keeping Warwick alive and for following my final orders without question. Jesus fucking Christ. We sustained another casualty today at grid reference A113. The area contains the ruins of Boston International Airport and Fort Strong. The airport was almost completely abandoned, but Fort Strong turned out to be infested by super mutants. We were hoping to resupply the armory there, but Knight Sergeant Dawes was killed. This is the second location I've had to order a retreat from since we first arrived, and the third member of my team to die. I recommend complete bombardment of this location in the future. Yeah, you might as well just nuke it from orbit at that point. Like, just say fuck it, no way. Scribe Halen has been picking up unusual energy readings on her instruments. She claims that they are on an extreme high band spectrum frequency, which makes it highly unlikely to be pre-war in origin. The readings are also highly sporadic, only appearing for very short amounts of time and in very specific locations. The decay of these signals is severe and seems to disappear off Halen's instruments after several hours. We don't have the necessary equipment to track these readings, so we're attempting to use triangulation to discover their point of origin. We've been attempting to contact Scabbard with the energy readings Halen has collected, but the police station high-gain antenna was damaged by super mutant rocket attack, and we can't transmit the data. Halen is attempting to repair the antenna, but she isn't certain we'll have the parts we need at this time. Excuse me. There it is. Alright, we don't need that anymore.
You gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
Field Scribe Halen, personal log entry 324A. I'm starting to wonder if joining the Brotherhood of Steel was a good choice. I originally signed up seeking protection and comradeship, but I'm worried that I've traded away a bit of my humanity in the process. The Brotherhood's message of hope for the future is idealistic and noble, but their methods leave a lot to be desired. The leadership seems especially misguided. Instead of diplomacy, they wield violent confrontation to exert control. Despite all that, I've been successfully avoiding the fighting by following the career path of a field scribe. I suppose only time will tell how long I can stand the sight of spilled blood over my own moral fiber.
Pining for the good old days, sir?
That's it.
So I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to get ourselves ready. Stock up here. Pretty much grab anything and everything we can sort of deem valuable to myself. And then I think we're going to call it for the night.
Hello, team. Captain Whitmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in a 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
Picks. Avoid. It's not Sonic, because that one's not there. There it is. What did my map get updated with? All right,
Paladin dance.
let's talk. Let's go.
Ready? Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Well, I said this. I said that leading up to it was going to be the last thing. If it's a, hey, we can just meet him there. But if it's literally a, we are following you thing, that will not work. Son of a bitch. I wonder if that's the Institute. Does that mean the Institute is in Cambridge? Got that crit ready. Yeah, I was actually expecting this to be a yeah, like I said, I was expecting more of, hey, we'll meet you over there, not where you're gonna get story on the way over. Oh, now he's started to run. I will take that free meat.
There it is. Arc jet systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front.
Yeah, I also sort of took care of the interior security, so that's an entirely different thing. I'm actually gonna take this time to heal.
Paladin dance.
Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
The fuck does that even mean, actually?
This isn't my first rodeo.
I understand that. I'm simply offering valuable tactical advice. You'd do well to listen. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets. It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Is this the Brotherhood of Steel's handiwork?
Unfortunately, no. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by institutes.
I do have Paladin with me.
Synth. Isn't that the same as robot?
They're an abuse of technology created by the Institute. Abominations meant to improve upon humanity. It's unacceptable. They simply can't be allowed to.
This guy seems like he's the brash military, brr, big beefy motherfucker. So I do see what's going on with him, sort of.
What's the Institute?
They're a group of scientists who went underground when the Great War started. Spent the last few decades littering the Commonwealth with their technological nightmares.
It sounds like you're scared of synths.
There's a measurable difference between being frightened and being prepared. Now, let's move out.
Do you guys have any goodies, or is it just... Oh, I see, there's one thing.
This place is a mess. Well, hello there. Salvage brother flight camps. After we're done here, we'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
That won't be necessary. I'll totally take care of the sweep and retrieve of everything.
Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
Excuse me? No. Why the fuck can I target him with my VATS? Alright, let's see here. Password security. This is your annual reminder that all terminal and mainframe passwords will be changed on a monthly basis. Failure to do so as a result of automatic changes, suspension of network privileges, or disciplinary action, automated password change. Currently, our records, your terminal's password's not been changed in 3 months. For security purposes, your password will be reset. The new password is 9YB3N. On the off chance I have to remember it. I've heard from some people that the Brotherhood of Steel is not the nicest group in this set.
If only so much technology like this wasn't lost after the war. Civilization.
I didn't know if they were going to make me keep track of that thing, but it was worth a shot to just go ahead and pop it in chat.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Look alive.
Sir,
You must be terminated. Whoever or what by order of the Institute, you must be destroyed. I must end your existence. Unit critically damaged.
Wow, he fucking vaporized him.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility.
Ready.
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead.
Turrets. Uh-oh. This fucker's not here anymore. Where did he go? That's not different. Come on, motherfucker. I cleared the path. Oh, wow. This stuff is all redone. Mates. Game. Enter the E. Wipe. Pure? Bunk. Even. Says. Wait.
That's it.
Yeah. Did they restock this place? Because that would actually make me really happy. Where did the paladin go? I didn't even see the motherfucker leave.
I dare say my senses are picking up quite the smell. I can't imagine it must be pleasant to use.
I see that Nuka-Cola in there.
Engine course ahead. Should be our final stop.
Oh wow, this is even its own area. Holy shit.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out at this section. Look at this place. Scribes have a field day in here.
Codsworth.
Be in the control room at the top of the core. It looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now and find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here. Watch our backs.
Nice.
Hey, I've seen that one before.
Surely you can put some of that down.
Well, that seems like the dick move of all dick moves. Dawn?
Sweet.
Alert, engine core is operating on emergency power. To conserve energy, all non... Oh, jeez. Wow, that was... My body just freaked out for a second.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command.
What the shit was that? Oh god, how far back am I? Okay, seriously, what the dicks exploded next to me?
engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command.
Paladin Dance.
Keep moving. We'll talk later. Keep the noise down. This place is crawling with hostiles.
Are they really telling? Okay, what is the quest? What is the thing? Proceed to the control room.
Going in.
Codsworth, don't be an ass. He's got nice shiny armor. Now you need to move.
I don't think we're alone.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Movement detected.
We've got company.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna collect all this juicy ammo and energy shells. Cosworth, did you actually?
Can I be of service? What's mine is yours, sir.
Were you full? I don't remember if you were full or not. I think you were full. Let's learn. Could I have killed him? Could I have just said, fuck your couch, and started the engine right then? Because that's what that seems to be telling me, is that I could have said, fuck your couch, and just killed you. Fuck it, I'm going up. Yo, you guys will catch up eventually. See? What'd I tell you? Oh, we're back. Oh.
Dance?
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
That sweep was sloppy. We were caught unprepared more than once, which is unacceptable. However, your extra gun gave us the edge we needed. I'm not certain I could have accomplished the mission alone.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who could follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Righteous authority. Critical shots do double damage, and the critical meter feels 50% faster. I like it.
Don't you need to keep it?
This isn't the only weapon at my disposal. Brotherhood soldiers always carry a backup. Now, as far as the second...
Oh, well, then I carry like 7
I
backups.
wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. The way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So, what do you say?
Yeah, what's expected of me?
If I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor.
I have...
Importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. Offer still stands. Can we count on you?
Sure.
I'd be honored to join.
Surely with their resources, we'll be able to find young Sean.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
Alright. Perfect. Alright, so we're not off by very much. Alright, let's do our last trip up to Sanctuary for the night. Clear ourselves out, save, and then we'll be good. Cosworth.
Hey.
Let me just snag everything you got.
Surely you meant to leave that rubbish where you found it.
Cosworth, you have no idea. Doop doop. Deep doop. Deep doop. I almost want to tell you guys, like, the power armor is nice. That'll go good with my other 2 power armors that I have. Down to 5. Down to 5. Down to... No, stop. We don't need you. All right. Do a full save, brand new save. All right, guys, ladies, gentlemen, peoples. That is going to be it for me tonight. Let me get you all some music on the way out. Actually, I'm going to be super paranoid and save again. We're going to quit the desktop. All right, so. Come on now. Now we can go out of the boss music. That's perfect. Alright, so I want to thank everybody for staying in, sticking with me, going through a bunch of Fallout stuff. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed me going through it and occasionally getting Shrek'd, because that just happens every once in a while. We found other factions, which is good, and we have other things done. We're starting to progress down towards where the actual, quests that I have are. So we're working on it. There should be a cast tomorrow. My normal schedule's tomorrow. I do usually cast Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays. 8:30 until 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish. Sometimes it's a little earlier if it's like multiplayer night or something like that. Kind of depends on how things go. If you want to know when I go live and you've been enjoying yourself, if you like what you see here, do me a kindness, hit the follow button over in the corner right over there, somewhere around there. I'll let you know when I go live, so that way you can always see everything that's going on. I will have all these playthroughs up on YouTube. If you miss anything, my link to my YouTube account is down below. I actually might need to update it because I think it probably still uses the same address. I'll double check that later, but let's see. Tuesday might not be. There might not be a cast Tuesday. It kind of depends on how things go. I have a meeting that I have like a Skype meeting that I have to go to for some stuff. If that works out and I don't have to spend too much time on it, which I'll double check what the time is, I will still try to go live on Thursday. But if not, I'll tweet out, make sure that everybody understands that, hey, no cast tonight, I got stuff going on, which can happen, and if it does, I will make sure you guys know. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want to find that out as well. As I just won't go live that night if I need to. I think that's everything I gotta go. I think come up in the next couple of days. Alright, so I know that you guys do me a kindness. I want you to have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever happens to be wherever you are at. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Later. You motherfucker. There we go. Later.
never felt